Annyeong! Welcome to Delightful, and welcome to another Sketch With Me episode. So, some setup for this episode. I used to post outfits of the day, also known as OOTDS, on Instagram every so often. Not my Delightful Instagram, but my personal one. And ever since we've had baby, I've sort of lost my photographer. More like we just haven't had a chance. You know, there's no opportunity to do a little photo shoot when baby needs attention, right? To give myself credit, I have been wearing cute outfits, but I haven't gotten any good photos of them. Like, the best ones I have are these mirror selfies that suck. So I thought I'd take my really bad photos of my good outfits and create sketches of each one. And that way I can have a nice record of these great outfits that need to be seen by the world without having to post a really bad photo of it on Instagram. It's still a way to show off an oot, but in a more artistic way. Gotta show off my oots. I feel like I need to explain myself for this episode because I do draw myself 4 times. And what does that say about me? I'm in a colored pencil and gouache mood today, so I thought I'd start off by sketching each outfit with a single color of colored pencil, just to get the rough sketch down. I'm going for a very stylized, cartoonized version, you know, just to make things easy on myself, so a big head, tiny body, with a focus on the clothes, of course. This first outfit is actually a lot more beige than I usually wear, but sometimes even beige can be fun, I guess. It's a very summery look, sort of that boho chic, as it's called. I used to dress a lot more like this in high school. My sister actually gave me that dress the first time I was pregnant. It's a maternity dress because it can be really loose in the middle. So I always think of my sister when I wear that one. This next outfit was a summery look. I found this really cute pastel, sort of loose knit jacket, I guess you'd call it. That's really lightweight, and it matches everything I have because a lot of my outfits are lilac or purple based, which is why I'm choosing a purple colored pencil to be the lines for this one. It's pretty simple, but there's still an element of decor fashion in there because I do try to dress everything up with a good number of bracelets and some hair accessories, although it's not nearly as decor as I once was. That's mostly out of necessity of being around a toddler. Like, he will go for things in my hair. I can usually risk like 1 or 2 hair accessories and survive. I still love really bright colors and colorful fashion. I don't know if my decor fashion days are truly behind me or not. I'll sort of have to see once we're done having kids, you know, if I can get back into it or not. Or hey, maybe my kids will be into it and we can dress up together. That would be fun. I told you I have a lot of lilac and purple in my closet, so this outfit is also going to be purple. I mentioned in UV's videos how much I love New Jeans, the K-pop group, and how they sort of are a part of the movement of Y2K fashion resurgence, and I just love it so much. When I was younger, I didn't care much about fashion. I only got into it kind of at the end of high school and college, to be honest. I was a late bloomer when it comes to fashion. No, I love it, but so I kind of missed the craze at the time, even though I was alive then. So now I am totally working the Y2K fashion. I've got these great high-waisted jeans, wide-leg jeans, just like the New Jeans girls have in that one music video. I didn't think I was a jeans person, to be honest. Like, I only wore skirts and dresses for most of my 20s, I would say. But I have discovered a love of high-waisted baggy jeans anyway. Oh, that was a good day. I think I met up with some girlfriends. And when I'm with my girlfriends, you know, I feel more confident to wear crop tops and be a little sassy. The sun is really coming after me this episode. Stay back. The fourth and final sketch is, yes, another sassy crop top outfit. I must admit, I do love them, and I will wear them as long as I can get away with it. Sketching in the blue colored pencil was good for variety's sake, but when it comes to adding color, sort of the blue undertone and then my light beige skin tone, it didn't really work with the colored pencil, I don't think. It made it look very cold. Ugh, the pencil keeps breaking. I just sharpened the lead though. Do you guys do this too? Like, refuse to waste a sharp bit of pencil so you stuff it back in and keep using it as long as possible? Because I know it's just gonna break again when I sharpen it. I've always had this problem with Prismacolors. But I really like the pigments, so what can you do? Okay, that's all the initial sketches. What do you think? Let's move on to color. I'm gonna go with gouache paints today. To make sure things don't bleed to the other side of the sketchbook though, I'm gonna put some scrap paper in between. And the only scrap paper I have around is some Pokemon sketches I did from memory with my toddler. The toddler contributed the scribbles, I did all the Pokemon. Maybe that would be a fun Sketch With Me episode, drawing Pokemon from memory. I think the first original 151 I could do pretty well, but like the newer ones, I could probably mess those up pretty bad. Would that be fun? So what I really enjoy about gouache is that if you water it down, it acts kind of like watercolor, and if you make it thicker, it acts more like acrylics. But it can always be reactivated, and it lays really flat, so it turns out looking kind of like digital artwork in the end. I've seen some gouache artist masters out there on Instagram that it really does look digital. They're so good at it. My actual top has more neon colors, like really bright cyans and sort of lilac purple. I think the purple got a little dark in the paints. I wasn't able to get that really saturated look I wanted, but we'll have to tweak that in Photoshop, I guess. I think every artist should do their best in traditional medium first, but, you know, at the end of the day, when all else fails, Photoshop it. Okay, on to the last two. I think I mentioned it in Poki's video, but I do have this purple backpack, this lilac backpack, with the little bunny ears on it, just like I gave the doll. And I love this backpack, I use it all the time. It matches all my clothes. As you probably know from my doll's mini-me, my hair was short and pink at one point, and before that it was blonde. I haven't really posted much of myself recently, on Delightful anyway. But yeah, my hair has grown out, I've let it go back to its natural brown. Took me a long time to love it because I just love color and brown ain't pink, is it? Well, now that all the bleached parts have grown out, I must admit that it is, of course, healthier looking, and my curls are stronger than ever, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I should count my blessings. Before you ask, I don't think I'll be updating my mini-me doll. I made such a big deal about the hairstyle change and like rebranding at the time, I'd feel a little embarrassed doing it again. I don't know. Maybe. Once I'm done putting color in with the gouache, I go back with one more pass of colored pencils to bring out the lines and sort of darken the details and add some cute details like the weaving pattern in the hat, the shawl, and the dress, stuff like that. It brings a little more value to the line art and makes it darker. I love all my bracelets. Like, I love wearing unholy amounts of bracelets on each wrist. I call it camp counselor fashion. Whether it's woven friendship bracelets or like a gift from a friend, every single bracelet I own is connected to a nice memory. Some remind me of a fond vacation to the beach or a birthday gift from a friend. Little happy memories on my wrists. I know that sounds kind of silly. And finally, I'm thickening up the lines on the blue sketch drawing. And yeah, you can see what I was talking about earlier. The blue lines and the light beige skin tone just kind of makes it look cold. And I'm not sure I like the pinky, the lifted up pinky on my right hand. It looks a little funny. I probably should have fixed it in Photoshop, but I didn't. Yeah, so here's all the drawings in the stage by stage comparison. The sketch, the gouache stage, the colored pencil on top, and then finally some final adjustments and tweaking in Photoshop to get this end result. Before I post colored pencil and gouache drawings on like Instagram or anything, I usually do pump up the saturation. I can never get it quite as saturated in real life as I wish it could be. I don't know if they sell gouaches in like neon colors. I guess I could search for it. Anyway, I had a lot of fun doing these. I had a lot of fun not only drawing the images, but let's be honest, got to show off some of my cute outfits to you guys. If you aren't completely disgusted with me at this point, then please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay artsy! Annyeong!